everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's fun scroll saw project video, have an amazing design by my friend Baggetta. His patterns are mostly for free and are available over on his website, and that's where I've got this pattern, and I'll leave a link down to his website and where I got this pattern down in the description box below if you would like to try it out. This is another military themed project, and it is representing the U.S. Coast Guard veteran. Really awesome. Coast Guard is a branch of the military that's often overlooked, and it's always hard to find merchandise and memorabilia to give to Coast Guard veterans. My pops is a Coast Guard veteran, so this will be a gift I'm going to be presenting to him to put in his Coast Guard case that he has at his house. So really awesome design. Again, it is designed by Baggetta. Great design. He has also submitted patterns to Scroll Saw Woodworking and Crafts magazines. I did his magic wand patterns in a previous video. I've already got his pattern printed out to full size and attached to my material with clear packing tape, and it is about 3/8 inches thick, and that's just for support for all of the detail around all of the letters. You can do it whatever thickness you want, but we're going to cut all this out, and then we're going to take this strip of leftover oak wood that I have and make a nice base for it, and might even put a decorative edge around it over on the router. We'll see when we get to that point. And I don't know what kind of material this is, but here is the rest of it. It has some beautiful grain that I thought would pop in this project. It has some live edge on it here. If anyone could kind of key me in on what kind of wood this is, I'd really appreciate that. But since our pattern's already attached with clear packing tape, what we're going to do is head over to the drill press, drill our pilot holes, and come back and start scrolling. And over here on the drill press, we're going to take a small drill bit and drill all of the pilot holes for internal cutting. And then we will head over to the scroll saw and start scrolling. Beginning with some of the smaller interior cuts first. I am using number 5 reverse tooth, sharp tooth scroll saw blades. And I'm letting the blade do the work, cutting through the wood. For people curious, my tension is at 3.5 or 3.5, and the speed of my scroll saw here is between 6 and 7. The pattern is designed by Baggetta. He designs a lot of great scroll saw patterns for the community, and I'll leave a link in the description box below where I got the pattern at. The Coast Guard is often overlooked, which is unfortunate because they do a lot of great work for the U.S. military. They are our homeland security, and they're a great group of men and women. Doing my final internal cut here. And now we'll tension the blade and begin the final long outside cut, which will release the piece from the wood. If you guys like what you're seeing, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. I'd really appreciate the support. This is probably the most tedious part in the whole pattern, cutting around the individual letters for U.S. Coast Guard. But we're coming around the soldier here, and all the scroll work will be done, and we'll go over to the workbench and remove the piece and the pattern and measure our strip of oak for the base, and go over to the table saw and square one end up, and then we will cut it to size and head over to the router table, and I will use a Roman OG profile bit to put a decorative edge on the front and back of the base. I'll run it through twice on each side. And now we can go to sanding with 100 grit sandpaper in the palm sander. Nice circular motions with light pressure gets the job done. And we'll head back to the workbench and use Gorilla wood glue and a few spring clamps to clamp the piece to the base. And I'll let this set up around an hour. And then I came back and removed the clamps and put the piece on a wire and stepped outside of the shop door here to add a clear coat, and I let this dry, and I added more coats. I think I did about 3 coats, and I let it dry out in the air. And then I came back and took the project off the hook, and the project was complete. And here we have the completed U.S. Coast Guard veteran piece. It came out real good. When the clear coat got on it and dried, it really brought out the base piece of the oak and then the grain in this material here. Again, I don't know what kind of material this is. I wish I had a bunch more of it because it cut like butter. So I know it's not a hardwood, but it has beautiful grain and texture in it, and it cut like butter over on the scroll saw with the number 5 blades, and it didn't chip out, so I didn't have to sand much, which is awesome. But again, it came out real good. The details in this pattern are awesome. The script at the top and in the middle, the airplanes flying through the clouds, and then of course the Coast Guard boat with the lighthouse in it, and you can't forget the soldier over here saluting. Really awesome design. Thank you, Baggetta, for an amazing design. I really enjoyed cutting this one, and I'm really going to enjoy presenting this to my pops. Like I said, he is a Coast Guard veteran, and I'm going to be very happy to give this to him so he can put it in his Coast Guard display case. The Roman OG profile on the front and back of the base also looks good. There's the back side. It had a knot in it, but again, it cut like butter. Really awesome, and I'm really happy with it. Thank you all for watching this. This is about all for this video. Always support your local military service wherever you are in this world. I know the U.S. Coast Guard often gets overlooked, but they are Homeland Security, and they are part of the military service of the United States, and I salute them, and I tip my bandana to them. Thank you all for watching this video. Remember, if I can make it or do it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.